When I was 23 years old, I became a full-service escort in Toronto. That's my hometown. But this was a time in my life where I was very reluctantly returning to my hometown after failing at being a New Yorker. I had just blown through credit cards and lines of credit and partying in places like the Parkside Lounge. I had to go home. I had to rebuild myself, tail between my legs. And I went into it as an independent, which is very different than going into escorting through an agency. Some of you might know the difference. When you go in through an agency, you have a team of people that handle your advertisements, they handle your rate negotiations, they handle your booking details, they handle your client vetting. This is something that I took on entirely all myself. I thought this will be the best way to keep it a secret, contained. And in those early preliminary hooking days, your repeat clients are the most important people. You need those motherfuckers. You gotta retain those motherfuckers. And my number one guy happened to be the number one cosmetic dentist in Toronto. So, pretty cool. I don't know what you know about dentistry in the professional landscape, and I mean all industries, but dentistry happens to be the number one industry with the highest suicide rates in the world across the board. These are disturbed, deranged, pressure cooker motherfuckers, stress city. And this guy fit that bill completely, okay? This guy very early on proudly said to me, the conflict he was in with his wife because of his addiction to sex workers, the fact that he had drained not one but both of his kids' college funds to see sex workers. Bingo, right? Fucking jackpot. How far will you go is what comes to mind. We had a lot of fun in the early days. I remember visiting his office a number of times. He bonded and whitened my teeth for me, for free. He taught me the majestic beauty of receiving oral sex while on nitrous oxide. If you think you've had the best head of your life, you have not, until you are heels above head, sucking on that mask with someone sucking on you and then paying you to have experienced it. It's phenomenal. But this guy could not keep himself out of trouble. He could not. He got in shit again with his wife. And he said, Laura, because I went in with my real name, pro move, don't ever fucking do that. He said, Laura, the only way I can see you now is under one very strange hour of the day. Do you mind 6 a.m.? No one should be having sex at 6 a.m. I've decided this. For people that say they're into morning sex, 11:59 a.m. on a Sunday on vacation is the only acceptable fucking hour for morning sex, because nothing works in my morning. Nothing gets wet. My lips have no grip to suck a dick. I can't do it. So still to this day, because of these 6 a.m. sessions, there's like a 5:50 some mornings that I spring up and go, I gotta get on my head and fill my pussy with lube. Here we go, we got 10 minutes, we gotta go. Like, I still am haunted by it, okay? We did a lot of these. But it worked out in a number of really cool ways, because he would get me a hotel for the night before. Awesome. I would check in, enjoy room service, sometimes have a couple friends over, have a lover over, whatever. The only thing I had to do was clear them out and be ready to fuck at 6 in the morning. So this one 6 a.m. appointment goes down in the history books for me.
Oh my God.
This is what you're learning about today, people. The greatest 6 a.m. ever had. I was working a duo, which happens to be my favorite way to make transactional sex happen, is in a duo with someone I have chemistry with. I had phenomenal chemistry with this woman. She was gorgeous. We loved fucking each other. We worked together often. We actually shared rental on an apartment downtown that we both saw clients out of, but why on earth would we try and help him out with that rate when he's getting a hotel? Fuck that, I'm taking the hotel. We had a great thing going on. And we both loved our hatred of this man so much. Along with that dentist psychosis, he truly believed he was the sexiest thing on earth. I don't need to tell you the details of what he looked like. There's a reason why sex workers are fucking superheroes, because we fuck those people, okay? He used to love to find a reflective surface and just say, look at how sexy we are. Us. Look at how hot we are. She and I loved these sessions because it was just like, how far can this guy take it, you know? What new sadistic bullshit does he have for us today? His favorite thing was arriving with hot black coffee. Okay, sure, that's okay, that's nice, we can do that. But he would always pair it with breakfast, and he would say, I'm bringing breakfast. I'm bringing breakfast. Now I'm thinking, like, you know, it would be appropriate, like strawberries or a really sexy sweet pastry, but he always showed up with some weird like breakfast bruschetta with like tomatoes and garlic and balsamic vinegar and like different herb combinations that with the black coffee, then paired with the breath in your face, 6 in the morning, people, 6 in the fucking morning. But she and I knew how to handle it, okay? We had a move that we always did, and it was fucking iconic because we're laughing the whole time, right? You would get him just on his back, she'd sit on his face, I would ride his cock, and she and I are having this dialogue with each other with our eyes, and we're going, oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, shit! Oh, how good is that tongue? How good is that tongue? And oh, fuck, it's so, you have to feel this. If you could just feel this cock right now, if you could feel this cock, kiss me, please, please. We would make this man believe that he was doing the impossible, which was making 2 women come at the exact same time. So we would like work together in this crescendo. Yeah, oh my God, right there, I'm right there. Oh my God, no, you don't stop right there, I'm right there. And we're building to it, and we're building to it, and we're building to it. We're like 3, 2, 1, and the loudest snapping sound. It just silences everything.
No.
And I think that's more than a condom. That's not an elastic on a condom. What the fuck was that?
B.
Yeah.
Oh, B.
It's me, Chi-Chi.
We climb off. And this thing that has always been so pathetic with its 1 ball in the ball sack and it's small, which is fine, has now Frankensteined. There's this growth happening, this bulbous growth happening off the side of it. And she and I look at each other, and he hasn't made a sound. I look at him and I say, I think I broke your dick. And this is that dentist psychosis shit, are you ready? He says, we still have 22 minutes. If you want to risk internal death by internal bleeding for your 22 fucking minutes of money's worth, go ahead. She and I go, sure. He goes, I'm gonna eat your pussies. And we said, sure, okay. He goes on his way, pulls his pants up. This thing has now changed colors. He leaves. We're just gobsmacked, jaws to the floor, thinking, we're never gonna fucking see this guy again. We're never gonna hear from this guy again. 5 o'clock, we get a text to our group chat. No caption, no copy, nothing. It's a fucking picture. Close up on the torso. Belly button to ball sack. That shit is black. The only thing I can say, I write, what will you tell your wife? What will you tell your wife? It's a fair question. And I closed him up in my mind and my heart and my dreams of big cash earnings that day. I just packed him up and put him away. But there's that dentist psychosis. And 2 months later, I got an email and it said, hey stranger, same place, same time. At this point, I'm just curious. I have to see what the fuck is going on. Right? What's going on down there? Seriously, what has happened to him? He walks in. We're at the hotel. Remember, he thinks he's sexy, right? So I say to him, should we be doing this? Is everything okay down there? He looks me dead in the eye and he goes, Laura, you won't believe it. It's even bigger. He pulls his pants down, and this thing, the organs behind it have now moved into the flesh that was the penis shaft, and it's now become a giant, long pyramid mound of flesh that has extended to hang just on top of that one bald ball sack. And now with my 2 extra months of hooker experience, I did the professional thing you're supposed to do in that moment. I looked him dead in the eye and I said, oh, you're right. And I don't think it's gonna fit.